I was supposed to do something else, but I didn't feel like it. So here I am. Oh yeah, here we go. Back to the fray. What a train wreck that was. You can say that again. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Waki made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Hello? Ah, Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Waki will be okay? Oh, he's not guilty. Yeah. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Ah, way to put the pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. So, you know anything about this? Okay then. I imagine there's not much new in here. Ha! You're sure about marrying into the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it, and I love Waki with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet. That doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway? Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance. She hides something. Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Oh, did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Oh, really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if this explains the apron. I can't imagine Milwaukee get along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world. He's in what you call his rebellious phase, dang it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He really focused on profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently. Milwaukee says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father that's worried about tradition. Yeah, this is all weird. It's all whack. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. Not sure qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. Scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to play the Maracas Clinic a visit. I should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? Hehehe. It's alright. I believe in you. Right. I'm sure there's nothing to see anywhere else. Let's just go to the clinic. Can we? Okay. How about the detention center? Looks like Walkie's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. Guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir. The other... Ah! You mean the panty snatcher? Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. He's a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please keep this brief if you would, I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. Yeah, it's you! Mr. Stickler, I'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder you stole... Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You want to know the trick to my panties, right? You're here too! Oh, great Trucy, teach me! Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help! We could use some more hires in the Right Anything agency. This could be good, maybe, or not. I don't know, I think he'd make a great lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that, at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen." And the next moment a shot was fired. This is all true, really? My panties are gone, my innermost part revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? Sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all. How I wish it weren't so. This is it! The mystery, the unanswerable riddle. Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties. What? How is that possible? Just takes practice, that's all. Then you must teach me, you must! To think if I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and lunch. All from a pair of panties, my life would be complete. He's serious, isn't he? That's everything we could get out of him. Now what? Oh! Oh. Mommy! Mama! Don't worry about it. Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present. Right, so where do we go from here? It'd be nice if they were more clear about stuff. Yipes, he's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little plum, what's up? I think all these gangsteries is a negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I was... Ah, man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yeah, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Walkie? Walkie? Well, he's... Clearly. Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping that we could avoid coming back here. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster dude. The life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Walkie, but he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. Hopefully when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Walkie's father? Didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon was from the mansion. Kinda figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. Gotta figure out a proper laugh for her that matches her entire character. Yeah, Walkie's fiancé. Getting married next month, correct? I suppose she's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plum. How'd you guess? Even I can tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. I can see why, she's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long. Then you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition. Yeah, that girl is suspicious as all hell. What if she's the true killer or something? The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. Walkie seems like he's against his father's position. Ah, it's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadiest side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. See, something must be up. He'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. About these. Hey, my plume! Thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Oh no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? Oh no, I couldn't really. Thanks for the offer, but... I could use those in my Magic Panties act. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them. Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. This pistol belongs to the Kitati family. Is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom. Don't you think you should have given them that too? You kidding? Can't clean up very well without a broom. Amazing. Now tell me if this knife belongs to Walkie. Oh, that's his knife alright. Bought it for him for his birthday. Hardcore. I remember him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms. Oh, I know the feeling. I'll bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti. Reminds me of a story I heard about a barbarian sleeping with his axe and always going on a frenzy. The DM was a bitch and the player was very petty. Alright, maybe we can see something here? Nope. Oh, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, we can go here now. Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon! Oh, Mr. Aldoon! What's wrong? So you found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you. Ah! But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back! That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go. Ah, I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck. I tell ya. Bah. Can't even cook an honest noodle. Wait, you know the victim? Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus? I tell ya, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. That stand, for generations it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you. Watch what you say or it might become true. That's a great story, Mr. Aldoon. Single stand passed out from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. That's right, you said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trucy doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Aldoon, I don't mean to pry. Well, what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Bah, let old noodles lie, that's what I say. I get what's happening. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that. Mr. Aldun, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maracas clinic? Eh? Can't help but sense enmity here. Enmity? I hate him! Hated him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob! You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maracas saw a chance for some business, so I started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies? Oh, no doubt it's illegal, but it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town, leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in my soupy noodles. Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. Mr. Aldun, or should I say Dr. Aldun? Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last. So Mr. Maracas was your rival? You like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. I hate them. Always sneaking in from a side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Oh, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy. That's what I called him. We weren't exactly friends. Ha! Me and pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. And he'd do it better than me, just to blow right past without so much as a howdy. See, that's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. And that no good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By way of apology, if you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Maractus, aren't you? Yes? Well, you want to know about a doctor. You ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me. If you need something, Trucy doll. Right. Thanks, Mr. Aldun. In that case, I have anything to say about this. That's right, Sonny. When are you bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready? Until that stand is back home, the case is not closed, you hear me? So where do we go now? These investigations are as convoluted as I remember them being. Maybe I can go to the park now? Oh, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? Clinic's off limits. It's not involved. But what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park or beat it. Damn it. What do they do now? I mean, I have the thingy. Why can't I show it? Can't I show it? I was hoping to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. Great! Finally! Yo, sup, my little imposter? Oh, if only these developers knew what they were writing. Eek! What did you call me? Zam, it's you! Sorry, G. Thought you were Alita. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. It's a Clink Fang. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster, like poster girl. Yeah, sure. If you're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl? She's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel. Fallen angel. So, what can I do you for? You don't look so chipper today, Walkie. Worried about your heart condition, maybe? Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. I hear you're to be married next month? Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out in the stoop. Alita, oh snapple cake, she's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way. Alright, Becca. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague. Oh well, man, if she would tell you, I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's past is past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? My Alita, she's down with that all the way. Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Palmeractus? There's something you should know. Wiki-talkies are having what you might call a feud with the Ravalas family. So about 6 months back, I go into Ravalas turf packing a knife, right? And? You were shot? Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you're taken to the Maracas clinic then? You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. Can't just let the boss's son die, you know. The bullet that hit you, it was never removed. That doctor, he did it on purpose. Dervalis paid him off, I'm sure of it. Life in the family's a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast and die young. Full of shizzle. Wait till I run the yard, then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent. Well, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. Yo, Walkie. Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? Heh. You don't beat around the bush, do ya? I like your style, shorty. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. I figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, he's dragging this noodle stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something. But I was serious. The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not too good. Look at that crowd over by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard say one... Oh my god, it's him! It's Gavin. Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't her forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my god, he's so cool! Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know? Try waving to them, they love it. Ooh, he's so cute! They're so excited. It doesn't matter who waves to them, you see? This is surreal. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home. when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it break just from that. Ah, it's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me, you share my angst, her forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ah, in any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. That's important info. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Ja, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Ah, why this hand, baby? Oh my god, there he goes! And the forecast for the park today? Gloomy skies! Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's ship the park, Apollo. Let's hit the park, Apollo. Hit me with your scientific investigations. Does something about this scene look different to you? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it? There's more. Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white frock detective from yesterday. He seems to be apologizing reverently. The trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky. Hello. You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable! I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop. Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title doesn't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of that man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right. A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glimmerous and more slimmerous, you know? Like Edgeworth? No, actually, I won't. Well, that, and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. Wow, really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? Never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway. Do you mind me asking what exactly it is you've got? Squatting down on the ground like that? Ooh, you want to know, do you? Well, I splurged in a new toy. It wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a giant roller? And glue? This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means the footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right, the ground was muddy, so I had to protect it. As it was that night, ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance. Aha, so with that kit... Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all. Oh, pshaw, we're friends! And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. Just reading the instructions for her kit. This doesn't fill me with confidence. First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's a place to start. Shoe prints, prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is so exciting. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. That doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker, before you're done, you have to start over. Not bad, you're handier than you look. On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just touch the direct dryer. There, give it a shot. This is so stupid. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink the shoe print part. Just the shoe print part. Hold on to that roller tight. Now roll it up and down. Keep going till you get enough ink on there for good print. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for, let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match. Ooh. Paint. Leaves. The shoe prints belong to Walkie-Talkie after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the science at work. Don't you love it? Ha, nothing feels better. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. Ugh. Can we still take the slippers out? This mirror is practically useless now, is it? Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on, leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now, to pick which print you want to analyze. This one seems suspicious. There, I went over. Oh. Huh, that's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. We're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. Oh, okay, well, might as well. Thoroughly, I say. Nail? So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It's a shoe print of some kind though, that's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to Aldun's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? Got our slippers. Let's show them the sky. Let's take them to the sky. Our culprit is right here. They're slipper prints. You know what I'm eating? Snacks. Snacks. More precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate snackus. I had no idea. I think she means you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo. What? Did I misclick somehow? Well, I think it's these slippers. Did I actually seriously just misclick? Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint, except for... See right here? Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. What if the leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped on paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic. Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved? Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. But what? Can you get us access to the Maractus Clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes. Eh, really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Right, Maractus Clinic. Here comes justice. Ah, you two again. When, oh when will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Well, you got the orders, I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Huh, kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has a connection to the murders in the park. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived. Looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Noodle. Look at all these bowls. They're from Eldon's Noodles. Here's Mr. Salty. Then, I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldon must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. These must be the slippers for the patients at the clinic. Same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here the night of the murder. That paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in the trash can? What were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, why'd there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Marox. Think they've used his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? If this patient or visitor isn't still here, why did they leave without their shoes? Clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Those little bike locks, don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Apollo, that's out. He came from behind this door. Someone's in there. Well, let's check it out, Trucy. Hold on, I would like to investigate this in case something happens. I'd like to investigate this before anything. Oh, look at that. Hey, Apollo, you think this is a toe print? Maybe we can get a print off of this. Try it out. A break-in! They left through that window! Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now! Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. Call the police now, we'll lose our chance. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. A lamp? Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? What you mean burned out? No, our cot burglar must have dropped it. Why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. There's a red splotch on a part of the cord. Think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Windows ajar. Must be how our burglar escaped. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here? Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Books and papers are cluttering around the room. Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. Burglar must have left in a hurry. I mean, the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Ah, the juice that spilled out of that cup, it's dry. So the messy one wasn't our burglar, just what now? Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Whoa, what are those? Walls covered with beakers. Eek, something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't... It's a goldfish. Wow, they're all fish, so many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. 7-9. Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. Do you think that burglar just now is trying to open it? I wonder what inside the safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something back in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers. I can. Maybe. I suppose. Wonder something that could finger which buttons had been pressed. Wait. Spotted Plant has seen better days. Doesn't make sense either. What doesn't? Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true, that's what I would do if I were a burglar. So I look under a potted plant. Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe? I read of people putting their house keys under plants with the key to a safe? And maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys. It's getting nowhere fast. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? Would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with the fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Oh yeah, it's big brain time, just like in the movies. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks. Burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. It opened. This looks like a medical chart. There's an X-ray in here with it. An X-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. Can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says, Walkie Kitaki. So this is Walkie, our client's chart, huh? Why does one chart be here in the safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Polymeroctus. What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Walkie's fiance. That's one Ita too many, Apollo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Well, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Ah, the China neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure she had her reasons.